Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renae Novak at BlessedByCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today with another Make It Monday tutorial. Today I have 5 fabulous cards to share with you that I created using the new celebration set, Friendly Hello. So the first 2 cards that I created, I actually used the same piece of designer series paper that came from that Friendly Hello pack. I cut the 12 by 12 into 4 6x6 pieces. I then cut one of those 6x6 pieces in half, which gave me a 3x6" piece. I then cut these 3 pieces of 1x3", which left me with a 3x3 square. So I cut the 3x3 square on the diagonal, and then I cut on the diagonal a 3.5x3.5 piece of black cardstock and mounted it. I did use the Stamparatus for both of these because they're a heavier stamp and I wanted it to be nice and dark. And so, of course, this one is positioned on the diagonal, so the Stamparatus made that super easy. Now, this set is using the Create with Friends, and this one is the Biggest Wish. Now, all of the measurements and the supplies will be available on my blog at BlessedByCards.com. But those are the 2 sets that I used to create both of these very simple cards. So that is 2 of our 5 fabulous cards. So let me share with you the third card. And this card was made using just a basic white card. And then I used a piece of the designer series paper from that Friendly Hello pack, and this is Petal Pink. I added a border of Petal Pink with the scalloped die from the layering circles. I stamped the bird and cut it out again with the layering circle dies. And then I used some blends to color in the bird, and I used So Saffron and Balmy Blue. I did not have the Petal Pink blend, so I just grabbed my blender pen and the ink pad, stamped the ink pad with a clear block, and used that as my coloring palette to create the flowers that then match the designer series paper. So all I did was then just stamp again using the Stamparatus, the greeting, and there you have our third fabulous card. So card number 4 is a little more involved, but not hard. I created this card again using the Friendly Hello set and some of the designer series paper. But what I did was I took some of the stamps from another set that's in the celebration, or in the, it's not celebration, but it's in the mini catalog, the January to June mini catalog. And if you purchase this set, then you can choose a free something from the celebration catalog. So for this, actually, I did not create this. My daughter did when we were stamping over the Christmas holiday. And she just used the large and the small stamp set from this Sweet Conversations. And she used the soft green and the petal pink and the Highland Heather with the larger one. And then she also used the smaller ones in the same ink colors. And so then all I did was use the bundle. Part of the bundle you get is this sweet banner that you can cut out. Looks like I left my actual framelit downstairs, but this is the banner that comes with this set, and that is what I used to create these flags. And I did cut a variety of the designer series paper, and then I cut 2, one of the small and one of the large, and layered them right on there. And so that created kind of like a soft, sweet little palette. And then for the bird, I just, again, used the blender pen and the ink pads in Pool Party and Fresh Freesia, and I did the vine in Granny Apple Green. Now, this is a white, basic white card, and I cut a layer of the Fresh Freesia in 4 by 5 1/4, and then the designer series paper that matches is cut 3 3/4 by 5. And then the sweet little bird is cut out using one of the Stitched So Sweetly dies, and To a Dear Friend is actually from Plentiful Plants. Again, that is another wonderful set that is in the catalog. So you can choose any of these sets. You can choose this one that I used with the card I'm showing here, and then the Create with Friends on the first card, and the Biggest Wish. So if you don't have any of these, you can add them to your collection along with the Sweet Conversations, and then you can get the stamp set that I am featuring today, which is the Friendly Hello in the Celebration set for free. So when you purchase $100 through my online store, you get to choose this set for free. So let's do the final card. And again, I used the same designer series paper from the Friendly Hello pack and created this card. Now this comes with a lot of different choices. As you see, I cut these down into the 6x6, and you get a lot of different choices in this paper pack that you can choose from to create simply beautiful cards. So this one was created using the striped pattern piece, and I chose to have my pattern going this way. You certainly could have chosen to go the opposite way, or if you preferred the green side, you could have used that and then added to these flowers that are already on the paper. But I chose to use the striped side, and this is a 4x4 piece of that paper. And then I just used the stamp set and cut and stamped the flowers. I stamped them in Fresh Freesia, Pale Papaya, and Pool Party to match the stripes in my paper. And then for this one, I just took this fern and I stamped it once in the shaded spruce, which is my card base, and then I stamped it a couple times in the Granny Apple Green to again pull the color from my striped paper. And then I just fussy cut all of those. And a tip that I can tell you when you're trying to build a mount or a design of this sort, I usually use a little bit of Scotch tape on the back to get my flowers exactly where I want them. So 2 of those with the one stamp using 2 colors, and then these small leaves I stamped in Granny Apple Green and just left them as an outline. So that is our 5th fabulous card. And for the Hello Friend, again, I used the Stamparatus to get it nice and dark on there. So that, my friends, is our Make It Monday tutorial for today. And again, I will have all of the measurements and the supplies for all of these cards available for you in a download on my website at BlessedByCards.com. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And until next time, be blessed.